I'm out here wilding with my, hey, now I'm out here wilding with my. Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tandy. Thank you so much for watching. You see the vibes, okay? You click the title, you already know we about to recreate this gorgeous photo of the one and only, the baby hair princess, the icy girl herself, Saweetie, okay? Is it Sweetie or is it Sweetie? I don't know, but it's just bad, okay, period. So we're gonna recreate this look, get into it right now. I'm feeling really extra right now, feeling like I need to be on somebody's beach, okay? I need to be on somebody's vacation. I need to be with somebody's daddy right now because I'm looking like a whole snap. And if you want to know how you can recreate this look, or if you just nosy enough and want to see how I did it, just keep on watching. Also, if you entered into my giveaway that I hosted last month, then stay tuned to the end of this video so that way you know if you won or not. So before we start this video, let me go ahead and just give a quick disclaimer, all right? You're gonna hear rain in the background probably because it is pouring down, raining all day today. You might hear some wind and you might hear some rain, but let's keep it going, okay? We just gonna make do with what we have, all right? I need to do this hair. So I already brushed my hair up into a ponytail. I'm going to use a little bit of jam just to kind of smooth everything up because, whew, child, this hairline is looking a little rough right now, but we gonna spruce it up a little bit. And let me tell you guys, I really hate using my hands, doing anything really, not even just for like hair stuff. I hate that feeling on my hands. I'm sure that's some kind of phobia term out there, but yeah, I hate doing that. So what I always do is just take the end of my brush, scoop it out like that. Lord, and this brush just got the hair on it. Yeah. So I have about that much on my brush. It's probably not gonna be enough, but you know, we're gonna work in small batches. Just kind of go around the perimeter of my head because this is going to give me a good base. Well, it's actually just gonna start the process because I'm gonna use two different gels. And I like this part right here really bothers me that it's on my hand. Okay, usually when I do my hair, I'm in my bathroom, right? And after the first round of gel, I'll wash my hands and then get more gel on my hands and wash my hands again. Like, I be doing the most. And you see, we're already looking a little bit better. Then what I'm gonna do is just brush because Sweetie has a very slick hairdo. And honey, the way my type 4 hair is set up, we gonna get it as slick as possible, but it might not be as slick as the baby hair princess. So then I'm just going to take the hair out of the ponytail and brush it again, making sure that everything is smooth. Just put that in a ponytail. Woo! All right. Now I'm gonna go in with the second gel, and this is some Gorilla Snot. And the reason why I like this gel is because it really helps to lay down my hair. This one right here, this one is a conditioning and shine gel, so it does help to mold my hair, but it's not going to necessarily lay it down flat. It really works best for like braids and stuff like that, protective styles like that, twist outs and stuff. But this Gorilla Snot, baby, she's about to come through. The Gorilla Snot is yellow, and I feel like this is like an extra added layer of protection and like slickness on my hair. So that's why I always use two different gels, really making sure that I coat every area in the front of my head and just smooth it out with a brush. And I'm not using like this part of the brush, I'm using the side just so that I don't disturb my base. Now I'm gonna pull my baby hairs, well, my adult hairs, and I can't do this without washing my hands, so I will be right back. All right, my hands are clean. I hope I don't offend anybody when I say this, but I am really like low-key OCD with my hands. I hate like grimy feeling hands. Like I hate dirty hands. So like pre-COVID, I was like this, okay? All right, now what I'm gonna do is pull my edges. And I told you guys that this is the photo that I'm trying to recreate. She's got some swoopity swoop swoop swoops. Oh my gosh. She really is like the baby hair goat. I feel like I'm gonna go this way so I can cover up this little pimple I got going on over here. And then she's got some down here. This is a lot of baby hair. Sweetie, but we need to talk. I can't really see what the other side looks like, so let me just work on this side and then I'll try to zhuzh it up on the other side, okay? So I'm gonna take my edge control, just placing that, like pulling it down. How do you guys get ready? Do you do your hair first and then makeup, or do you do makeup first and then hair? I personally have to do my hair first. Well, I do my hair like 90% of the way done. You feel me? Okay, so my edge control brush is actually broke, so don't come for me, all right? But I usually just use this part anyway. I barely ever use the brush because I just feel like it's too harsh on my scalp. I'm not really feeling how that looks. The thing with baby hairs is you gotta really play with it. Okay, that looks good. I like that. There's no way that I could possibly explain how to do it. You just have to kind of just play with your edges, child. Especially if you're going for some kind of like design, you really just have to play with it. I kind of like where that's going, but she does have like a little curl right here. So what I'm gonna do is pull that out, kind of curl it if I can. Hang on. I've never done my edges like this. This is a lot. Ooh, I did it, I did it, I did it. Ah! And now that my edges are slayed, looking like Saweetie, I'm gonna take a little bit of Gots to Be spray and just spray the base of my head. All right, and then I'm gonna take my scarf, really mainly focusing my scarf on my edges because I want to make sure that those are nice and flat. Now for this part right here, child, I'm gonna braid. Whew, it is getting hot. I'm working over here, y'all. I'm working. Okay. And I'm not gonna be too particular about this braid because she has a bun. So I'm just gonna take an elastic and pin it like that. So I'm gonna take this hair and start with, I always double weft. So like, I don't know if you guys can see. So like, you see that? Like they're double wefted. I fold the weft in half and then I take a little small piece right here. Damn, we got planes flying and everything in this video. I really apologize, you guys. I am in quarantine right now because I got exposed to somebody who had tested positive for COVID. Luckily though, I've got tested. I am negative, but you still have to stay in quarantine for a few days after you show up negative, just to, you know, be on the safe side. Baby, best believe when I get out of quarantine in a couple days, child, it's a wrap. I take this hair and I start wrapping it around the base, but picking up the hair so that I don't wrap up, I'm wrapping around, if that makes sense. And I'm pulling it tight as well. All right, and once I get to the end here, I just do the same thing. And take a piece of hair and wrap that around the base. Okay, she just has a basic bun at the top of it. So, with that being said, looks like it's kind of twisted. So, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna twist with a hair. tuck it underneath. And I shouldn't need any bobby pins. I hate wearing bobby pins in my head. Now we can move on to the face. She's like super snatched in this, and her eyebrows are really bold. She's like really known for her lashes, baby hairs of course, and bold brows. That's what I think of when I think of Saweetie. Let me add a little bit more lip conditioner. If you guys haven't already, make sure that you are shopping Colada Beauty. These are my own handmade lip conditioners. It's not really a gloss, although it does give you like a little glossy sheen. These are more of like my version of a bougie chapstick. Okay, cute packaging. Yeah, support your girl. Okay, the link will be in the description box below. Unless you're new to this channel, you already know I ain't got much brows to begin with, so this is the bold brow for you, girl. I kind of feel like adding a little bit more to it though, because her brows are like really thick. All right, I'm gonna try to go for a bolder brow. This is the Lip Bar Quick Draw 2-in-1 Brow Gel and Pencil in the shade Arch Nemesis. I mean, if I'm gonna commit to recreating this look, we might as well do it right. Okay, so I went ahead and gave myself a little bit more of a fuller brow. Do y'all like this? This is definitely different from what I'm used to. It took a lot of work. That's why I had to finish them off camera, okay? I'm gonna take a little bit of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Moisturizer Base. Saweetie is looking glowed up, and rightfully so. I mean, she's got the #1 urban radio single right now for Tap In. At least I think it's still #1. Might be wrong, but she got herself a #1 on urban radio with Tap 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 Bing. Now I haven't used foundation in forever, but I can tell she's got the full coverage beat. Okay, so that's what we gonna do. I'm gonna use something I haven't used in a while, a liquid foundation. This is the Chanel Ultra Le Ton, and shake that up real good. This is a very full coverage foundation, so I'm hoping to achieve more with less, you feel me? I'm just gonna smooth that all over my face. Let me know down in the comments, are you more of a liquid foundation person, or do you prefer powder foundation? I love a good powder foundation, but you know, like I said, for the purpose of this video, we're gonna be a little extra with it, okay? Gotta blend that out as much as possible. The thing that I love most about this foundation is that it's totally transfer proof, and it's going to withstand any kind of humidity. This is that foundation you wear when you gotta go out to the club, period. Now Saweetie has a very like highlighted look underneath, so next I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and she's got a lot on, okay? So we about to slather it on. I'm gonna take my Chanel concealer. This really pains me to put this much concealer on. Looks like she has some down here, and she definitely has some in the center of her forehead as well. Okay, so I have a wet sponge, and I'm just going to blend that out. Normally, if I was going for this look, I would let the under eye areas sit for a little bit. That way it can build up its opacity. However, I'm not going anywhere. I'm literally just doing this to film. So it's not really necessary. I haven't used a sponge in forever too. I'm usually one for brushes. And since using it right now, I'm like, are you guys a fan of Saweetie? I mean, I assume you are if you're watching this video. Comment down below your favorite Saweetie song. I think my favorite song, probably just about everything off of her High Maintenance LP. But if I had to choose a favorite off of that one, Band. Probably Band. Now I'm out here wildin' with my, hey, now I'm out here wildin' with my. Yeah, I like that song. Because you know, sometimes you just relate to a song. Now I need some setting powder, and I'm gonna take the Fenty Banana, and I am gonna let this bake because I do want that under eye area to be bright. Ooh, banana powder just got everywhere. Love that. Now we can move on to the eyes. So I'm just going to pat in that concealer. Okay, you guys, so I put you in a little bit closer, and I also did one eye off camera, so that way I had an idea of what direction I was going for with this look. So let's duplicate. What I'm gonna do is dip into the Jackie Aina palette and dip into ginger. I'm gonna put that all over my crease area. And this is just going to warm up that area and make the transition of all of the layers of color that I'm gonna do, make that transition a lot more smooth. And if you look at Saweetie's picture, it's really like dragged out. So I'm just going to kind of do this motion right here. That way that color drags in the direction that I'm moving the brush. And you guys already know the drill, okay? Mirror that's in front of me has a sensitive LED light on it. So if I go in and out of brightness, then you guys know why. So yeah, so that looks pretty blended. I'm feeling it. Next, I'm going to go in with, I went in with the pinker shade. Just put that right on top of the crease. Right on top of that other color that we did. And I'm really kind of packing this color on so that way I get the most color payoff. Once I have the buildup of color, we'll go ahead and blend everything out. So it doesn't really matter if it looks a little bit janky. It'll all come together eventually. You gotta trust the process, you know? Okay, I'm liking where this is at now. So I'm just going to diffuse the edges with that same blender brush that I used to put the initial crease color. Don't forget to, again, we're gonna drag that out. Notice how I'm dragging out when I'm blending and not necessarily putting shadow there. Did you see that? And that's because you don't want to add too much shadow and then end up having to, you know, blend out for 50 hours. And you see how that created that line right there? That's exactly what we want. We want that shadow to look a little bit more elongated. It's going to make the eyes appear a little bit bigger. Next, I'm going to dip into this Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette. And I'm going to dip into this pink shade right here, which is called Lucid Dream. And I'm going to take that pink shade and put it once again right into the crease. So in order to marry the colors, I'm moving my brush in a direction like this, in the clockwise or counterclockwise direction. That way the two colors really marry into one another. And adding all of these different colors, it's going to add to the depth of the eye. And don't be afraid if you have hooded lids like me to take that excess and just kind of fill in that gap up here. Because we have this, if you have hooded lids, like you have this chunky layer of skin right here. And I'm never too afraid to put color there. Especially for this look, because I feel like this look definitely calls for it. All right, and I am content with how that's looking. So next I'm going to go in and cut my crease. Whoa, that light just got super bright. All right. With a little bit of concealer, I'm just going to carve out the shape. Now, when you're cutting your crease, you definitely want to use the right tools. I like to use kind of like a liner brush. And as you can see, this brush is very like flat. That way you can get the most precise line. So I love a good liner brush for cutting my crease. And I'm kind of going about 2/3 of the way because we're going to end up putting shadow over here in this area anyway. Now next, I'm going to dip into the Dominique Cosmetics palette and I'm going to use Fireball and put that right on top of that cut crease. That's looking good, looking good. I'm going to take Pinker and fill in that area, that outer third area we talked about. Yeah, we're gonna put Pinker right there and kind of blend into that lid space, okay? And then I'm going to take that blender brush. It's always nice to have a good blending brush when you're doing detailed eye looks like these. Blend and buff out those rough edges. And then I'm going to take Soleil from the Jackie Aina palette and put that in my inner corner because Saweetie has like this really bright inner corner and I think that's really tying the look together. Now we're going to do the bottom lash line and I'm just going to use Lucid Dream All right, I have Lucid Dream down there. Then I'm gonna go into Big Wig and the Jackie Aina palette because it looks like Saweetie has purple on her bottom lash line. I'm just gonna take a flat eyeliner brush and stamp Big Wig in, kind of merging the two here on the outer corner. I'm going to add my lashes. Now for these lashes, I stacked 2 different pairs. A list of all of the products that I've used will be listed down below. Saweetie's got some really big lashes, so we gotta stack these babies. Okay. I cannot believe how long I've been filming this video. Wow. Next, we're gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna try to use this OFRA Cosmetics Versatile Matte Bronzer, just because Saweetie looks a little bit extra warm. You feel me? Y'all know I usually use my Fenty, but Saweetie's looking a little bit warm. I usually go for more of like a cool tone bronzer, which I know kind of sounds like, what? How you go for a cool bronzer? You know, bronzer is supposed to bring warmth, but I do. And of course, add some to the jawline. We're almost finished, you guys. I've literally been filming for like 5 hours. So if you've made it this far, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up, okay? Hit the subscribe button, okay? Turn on the post notifications so that you can be notified of my future uploads. Just know she's out here doing it for y'all. Support your girl. It looks like she has on blush, but it doesn't look like she has on a whole lot. For blush, I'm gonna take MAC Peaches because it doesn't look like she has on like a shimmery blush. I mean, you can't really tell because it is a photo that's been edited. I'm just gonna take just a little bit of blush. So Saweetie has this very like neutral pink lip to her, and I'm gonna try to recreate that. So I'm using the Lip Bar Straight Lovin' Lip Liner, and I'm not gonna overline like I usually do because hers look pretty standard. And I'm gonna add my Colada Beauty lip conditioner, and this is in the shade Strawberry because she does have like a pinkish tone to it, and you know Saweetie is definitely a glossy girl. All right, so she definitely has some highlighter on her nose, definitely has highlighter on her cheek. Blend that out. Oh, and this is the OFRA Cosmetics X NIKKIETUTORIALS in Glow Goals. This is the completed look, you guys. Get into it, okay? In the words of Saweetie, I'm feeling like a pretty bitch, all right? But Saweetie had like these bejeweled earrings, and I didn't have any in red, but I do got these. I got these from shopforluna.com. Shopforluna.com, if you guys didn't know, is my sister's website, so go ahead and support her. If you like this video though, or found it helpful in any way, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up, okay? That really helps me in the YouTube algorithm, and I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? You made it to the end of this video, okay? You might as well just go ahead and subscribe. When you do not forget to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified of my future uploads. I try to upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I do try to stick to a consistent schedule, so that way, hey, you know, if YouTube doesn't alert you, you know, oh, well, hey, wait a minute, it's Thursday. Let me go ahead and check Tandy's latest video. A list of all of the products that I've used in this video will be linked down below. Now that we are here at the end of this video, I'm sure you guys are wondering who won the giveaway. Well, I want to give a huge shout out to Whitney for participating in my giveaway. She will be the winner of this gorgeous box filled with a whole bunch of beauty products. I will be hosting another giveaway really soon. So if you did not get a chance to win this giveaway, then make sure that you are staying tuned to my future videos. Hit that post notification, okay? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.